All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. Sent our states and union territories to step up genome sequencing as COVID cases surge globally. Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya to review corona situation at a high-level meeting in New Delhi today. EPFO adds 12.94 lakh net subscribers in October this year. IMD issues dense fog and cold wave alert for North India till Saturday. SS Rajamouli's RRR features in global list of top 50 films of 2022. Taliban bans university education for Afghan girls. And in women's cricket, Australia beat India by 54 runs in the fifth and final T20 International to clinch the series 4-1. The centres asked states and union territories to increase genome sequencing of positive samples amid a rise in COVID cases in China, Japan, the United States, Korea and Brazil. Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan has written a letter to all the Chief Secretaries and Secretaries of Health of states and UTs. Mr. Bhushan said this would enable the timely detection of newer variants, if any, circulating in the country. He said this will also facilitate the undertaking of requisite public health measures. He requested all the states to ensure that as far as possible, samples of all positive cases on a daily basis are sent to the designated genome sequencing laboratories. The Secretary said India, with its focus on the five-fold strategy of testing, tracking, treating, vaccinating and adherence COVID-appropriate behavior, has been able to restrict the transmission of COVID-19 virus. He said public health challenges of COVID-19 still persist around the world, with around 35 lakh cases reported weekly. In India, around 1,200 cases have been reported on a weekly basis. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya will chair a high-level meeting today to review the COVID-19 situation in the country.
स्टेट लेवल और रीजनल लेवल पर एक बड़ी लेबोरेटरी हो, रिसर्च सेंटर हो, जो ब्लॉक टू डिस्ट्रिक्ट टू
Under the aegis of a year-end series, the News Services Division of All India Radio brings exclusive interview with Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, on achievements and key initiatives of the ministry. He spoke on how Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission is strengthening the health infrastructure and enhancing access to patient health records across the country.
स्टेट लेवल और रीजनल लेवल पर एक बड़ी लेबोरेटरी हो, रिसर्च सेंटर हो, जो ब्लॉक टू डिस्ट्रिक्ट टू एक रीजन को जोड़े, 3-4 स्टेट को जोड़े और उसको सेंट्रल ICMR के लैब के साथ उसको जोड़ा जाए, ताकि सर्वेलेंस सिस्टम को स्ट्रांग बनाई जाए, हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को मजबूत किया जाए, लोगों की सुविधा को बढ़ोतरी उससे ऑटोमेटिक हो जाए। इस टाइप के बिंदु को लेते हुए नेशनल हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर मिशन हमने चलाया है। 5 साल में 64,000 करोड़ रुपया का खर्च हमें आयुष्मान भारत नेशनल हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर मिशन के तहत करना है।
Dr. Mandaviya shares with AIR News how the world will witness India's soft power, vivid culture and diversity under India's G20 presidency. He also highlighted the key benefits of Aadhaar accounts under Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. The minister thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his visionary leadership, under which India surprised the world by administering 220 crore doses of COVID vaccine.
इंडिया एक एकलौता ऐसा देश है जिसका 12 एबो पॉपुलेशन को 98% वैक्सीनेशन हो चुका। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। ये इंडिया कर पाया है और उसके पीछे एक विजन वाली लीडरशिप है। मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हमने जो कोविड के सामने लड़ाई लड़ी और जो गोल अचीव किया, दुनिया को आश्चर्य लग रहा है कि हो सकता है। 220 करोड़ डोज एडमिनिस्टर हुआ। 11 दिन ऐसा थे जिसमें 1 करोड़ से एबो डोज एक दिन में एडमिनिस्टर हुए हो।
Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya emphasizes on the importance of National Animal Resource Facility (NARF) and how it will provide in-house research facility for private and government organizations. This interview can be heard on FM Gold channel from 7:10 p.m. onwards in Surkhiyo mein and from 9:15 p.m. onwards in Spotlight tonight. This interview will also be available on our website newsonair.gov.in and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. The Employees Provident Fund Organization EPFO has added 12.94 lakh net members in October this year. The provisional payroll data released by EPFO shows an increase of 21,026 in net membership in October 2022 as compared to the corresponding month during last year in 2021. According to the Ministry of Labour and Employment, out of the total 12.94 lakh members added during the period, around 7.28 lakh new members have come under the coverage of EPFO for the first time. Among the new members, the highest number was registered for the age group of 18 to 21 years with 2.19 lakh members. Nearly 57.25% are from the age group of 18 to 25 years. The ministry said this shows that first-time job seekers are joining the organized sector workforce in large numbers following the education, and new jobs in organized sector are largely reaching the youth of the country. India Meteorological Department IMD has issued dense fog and cold wave alerts for North India till Saturday. Cold waves and dense fog conditions were observed in most parts of Punjab, Himachal, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi and Uttar Pradesh yesterday. IMD said dense fog is likely to continue in several states including Delhi to the next few days, while cold wave conditions expected over Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and North Rajasthan to the next 4 days. Met Office has issued a red alert for today for Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and Western UP for low visibility due to dense fog. For tomorrow and day after tomorrow, an orange alert has been issued for these states. Speaking to AIR News, senior scientist in IMD, Dr. R.K. Janamani, said the cold wave conditions in North India to continue for the next 2 days.
Today, fog condition over both Palam IGI airport, Delhi and Safdarjung airport has improved, and only shallow fog has been there. Visibility is good, but fog condition over Amritsar, Lucknow and all these covering Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, they have been very dense fog, and that's why our advisory we have given red color for today till 10 a.m. for these areas. Temperature wise, normal over Delhi, 6 to 7 degrees. However, severe cold wave to cold wave condition are over there, Punjab, Haryana, and that will continue for next 2 days.
Uttar Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation UPSRTC will not ply its buses between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. on fog-affected routes till January 15th. The decision has been taken due to the rise in fog-related accidents. More from a correspondent.
In last few days, a number of accidents have occurred across the state, after which the Uttar Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation has come up with this idea. In its order, the UPSRTC has instructed its regional and assistant regional managers to camp at the bus stations between 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. to assess the weather conditions. In case of reduced visibility, the buses will be parked at the bus station or nearest petrol pump or toll plazas. The buses will resume journey only after the visibility improves. Online ticket booking has also been cancelled for a month. Aditya Shukla, AIR News, Gorakhpur.
A team of National Human Rights Commission NHRC led by Rajiv Jain visited affected area of Saran and Siwan districts of Bihar yesterday to inquire into Hooch tragedy. The team went to hospitals to get first-hand information. The NHRC team met affected families of the districts. Earlier, the Commission said that most of the victims belong to poor families and probably cannot afford costly medical treatment in private hospitals. NHRC said the state government should provide the best possible medical treatment to the victims. The Commission said the NHRC team would like to know about the relief and rehabilitation given by the state government, as well as the measures taken or proposed to be taken to dismantle clandestine hooch manufacturing hotspots across the state. NHRC has already asked for a detailed report in the matter from the Chief Secretary and Director General Police of Bihar. Meanwhile, the death toll in Bihar Hooch tragedy has risen to 87. Maximum 76 deaths have been reported from Saran district. 25 people have lost their eyesight. The casualties are likely to go up further as 27 people are undergoing treatment at various hospitals. 10 of them are in serious condition. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. S.S. Rajamouli's film RRR features in the global list of top 50 films of 2022 curated by the Sight and Sound magazine. The list also includes Shonak Sen's acclaimed documentary All That Breathes. RRR seems to be on an unstoppable run in the international award season. S.S. Rajamouli's magnum opus has now secured a place in a global list of top 50 films of this year. RRR was placed in the 9th spot. Rajamouli's magnum opus follows a pre-independence story set in 1920s and revolves around two real-life Indian revolutionaries, Alluri Sitarama Raju and Komaram Bhim. Taliban authorities have ordered a nationwide ban on university education for females in Afghanistan. The hardline Islamists continue to crush Afghan women's right to education and freedom, despite promising a softer rule when they seized power last year. A spokesman for Afghan Education Ministry said the decision was taken at a cabinet meeting and the order will go into effect immediately. The ban on higher education comes less than 3 months after thousands of girls and women set university entrance exams across the country, with many aspiring to choose teaching and medicine as future careers. The announcement by the Taliban administration came as the United Nations Security Council met in New York on Afghanistan. US and British envoys to the United Nations in New York condemned the move. UN spokesman Stephen Dujarric said the move is clearly another broken promise from the Taliban. Elon Musk will step down as the Twitter CEO. In a tweet, Musk said he will quit after finding a replacement. According to sources, he is actively looking for a potential replacement. Musk's Twitter post came as a reply to his earlier poll where he asked people if he should resign as the head of Twitter. He also promised that he would abide by the results of the poll. The result of the poll showed that 57.5% of respondents were in favor of Musk stepping down. In women's cricket, India suffered 54-run defeat to Australia in the fifth and final T20 International at the Brabant Stadium in Mumbai last night. Put into bat first, the visitors posted a big 196 run for the loss of 4 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs, riding on Ashley Gardner's unbeaten 66 runs of 32 balls and Grace Harris not out 64 runs of 34. For host Anjali Sharvani, Dipti Sharma, Shefali Verma and Devika Vaidya took 1 wicket each. Chasing the target, India were bundled out for 142 runs in 20 overs. For host Dipti Sharma was the top scorer with 53 runs of 34 balls. For visitors, Heather Graham scalped 4 wickets and also bagged a hat-trick, while Ashley Gardner picked up 2 wickets. With the result, Australia have won the series 4-1. In boxing, reigning world champion Nikhat Zareen and world championship bronze medalist Simranjit Kaur began the campaign with victories on the first day of the 6th Elite Women's National Championships in Bhopal yesterday. Telangana's Nikhat was up against L.K. Abhinaya of Tamil Nadu in the 50kg round of 32 bout. Nikhat will take on Meghalaya's Eva Marbanyang in the pre-quarterfinals tomorrow. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Khurana.
Thank you, Abhishek. Amid China COVID surge, government asks states to step up vigil, leads the Times of India, adding Health Minister to hold review meet today. PM makes strong pitch for use promotion of millet local spots, states the Indian Express. Government to unveil website for better after-sales service, reports the Economic Times. Train services hit, fog takes toll on highways, informs Hindustan Times. Power demand can surge up to 5,500 megawatts this winter, DISCOMs, writes the Pioneer. 5th Scorpene submarine Wagir to bolster Navy's combat power, reports the Tribune. US Golden Visa's application surged threefold year-on-year in 2022, informs the Financial Express. And finally, Argentina's World Cup winners arrive home to heroes' welcome, writes The Hindu. While the Asian Age says, heroes home, euphoric Argentines party with Messi and his team. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Tanvi. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Sent our states and Indian territories to step up genome sequencing as COVID cases surge globally. Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya to review corona situation at a high-level meeting in New Delhi today. EPFO adds 12.94 lakh net subscribers in October this year. IMD issues dense fog and cold wave alert for North India till Saturday. As is Rajamouli's RRR features in global list of top 50 films of 2022. Taliban bans university education for Afghan girls. And in women's cricket, Australia beat India by 54 runs in the 5th and final T20 International to clinch the series 4-1. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.